What's going on, guys? So I got home and I got something at my doorstep that you guys wanted me to do to my hatch for a while. So we're gonna go to the front door and see if we can open this thing. Probably take it out to the garage, but you will soon find out what it is. Okay, what do we got in here? Some hardware. Some metal piping. What the hell could this be? I don't know if you guys guessed it already, but it's my X-bar that goes in the back of your car that takes 4 critical points in the rear of your car and puts it all on one stress point. So that's what we are going to be doing today. I really don't have anyone else to help me. Maybe I could call one of my friends to see if they'll come over and help me. Adam's busy today. He's going to be working on someone's car, so Adam won't be here. But we'll see if I'm going to do it by myself, which is not a problem, or we could get some people over here. So I lied. Adam is coming for a little bit. He said he'd come through. Leaving to go do that job. So I already started kind of gutting the back here. It's not going to take long. It'll take me like 10 minutes to gut this thing rear end wise, take all the panels off and take this battery tray out and all that shit. So then we'll probably get started on the mounting. So we'll bring it back once I get all this stuff ripped out of here. Alright, you're about halfway there. Top of the back seats are out. This is already out. This is ready to go. This is just I have to unplug this speaker. So I guess no rear speakers now. My fucking front speakers don't work, so no music. Because the only speakers that worked really were the freaking back ones, unless I figure out how to get these front ones wired up again. I just never felt like it. But yeah, I gotta take these panels out. It shouldn't be too hard. Just rip this bottom seat out, which is literally just pulling it up, and I guess I could leave this battery in here. It's kind of strapped to this wood, and I don't feel like, well, I could remove these terminals if need be, but I don't think I need to. So yeah, we're pretty much like 75% done now. Alright, the back's all gutted. It's all good now. So I was thinking about taking the easy way out, and like I said, I was going to use those plastic panels which hold the speakers. So I'm actually just going to tap into the holes that I already did when I had a rear strut bar. Just going to make them wider and much more circular so they look nicer, and I'm going to put them right back in. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to be lazy and not do that and just leave it like bare like this. I'm just actually going to put my plastic panels back over this. So yeah, let's get started on figuring out these mounting points and how this shit is gonna mount on here. So with the help of Middleton Films, I kind of got a little mock-up over here going on. I still gotta put the little bar that goes across over here, and yeah, so this is just kind of the initial startup. Nothing's really bolted on. I'm just doing a little mock-up right now. Alright, both sides are mocked up and aligned. Just gotta start with the bars and connecting up top over there to the seatbelt and all that. So we're getting there slowly but surely. I'm like messing up and having to redo shit, and it's not a headache. It's just like, okay, you gotta figure it out and then execute. That's all. All right, moving right along here. I put the plastic panels back out, kind of ghetto-y, just super ghetto, just cut boxes in there so the X-bar could fit completely with all the bars coming out of it, out of the mounting part. And yeah, that's where we are right now. All right, I ate, so I feel so much better now. But bottom bar is mocked up on there, needs to be tightened down and all that. But it's in there. Gotta do the top now. Dusty just showed up. Look, it's Dusty.
He's so cute.
Freaking Dusty. What's up, Dusty?
Stop it, baby. Bingo. You're so cute.
Seems pretty eager to make sure that.
I think they'll like take loan from a bank, and he's like, no, you're not doing that.
Fuck him. Do what you need to do.
There's a couple babies for me to.
This is a little update on the Mustang and the roll body, or roll cage.
And your dad probably started laughing. Maybe because he got Dad, that'll beat the shit off of me.
We all have pretty much tack welds done right now.
And then we done.
I hate to disappoint you guys,
They
but
fucked up.
They fucked up, and it doesn't fit. The X bar doesn't fit. The actual straight strut bars fit just fine. They do fit. I put them on. I had them on, and then I couldn't get the X bar on. But yeah, it's not gonna fit. I'm gonna have to probably buy. I'm just gonna buy a PLM one that has to fit. Just get a PLM one. Fuck VS, VMS. It was a VMS one. So they fucked up. I'm gonna try to get a refund. But yeah.
It was BSM, bullshit merchandise.
Bullshit merchandise. What's going on, guys? We're on our way to Jameson's shop because we're finally gonna do that rear disc conversion, get it started. So that's where we're on our way to. So I'm driving and I'll finish recording when we're there. So see you guys. What's up?
Wheel lock?
Yeah.
It's inside?
No.
Where is it?
It's at home.
Mine will work. If it doesn't, then
I didn't think about that at all. But yeah, it's just it's a regular wheel lock. It's not one of those super.
yeah, mine will work. You were kidding. They're recording?
Yeah.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
cool. I didn't know those cameras can do that.
I didn't think so either when she bought it.
That was just like a picture. Right, this is gonna be a little concerning, but
I did PB blast this side.
well, if we have to, I'll have to cut a small hole here, and then to get the bolt out. You PB blast this side?
Yeah.
Like everything?
Yeah, like 2 weeks ago though, but yeah, I did PB blast that side.
Maybe we'll start with this side. But no, what I was gonna do is start with these, because this is the first thing you gotta do anyways, and see how far we can get with it. This one.
So that's a bushing press, pretty much.
Yep. Where are we? Nope. There it is. That'll cut right through that
Wow.
metal.
Really? Stainless steel?
Yeah. It's meant for metal.
Cause I couldn't even cut through that shit last night.
I remember. Oh, you tried it again?
No, not last night, but
Last time?
Last time, that's what I meant.
I'm just cleaning off in places so you'll know. If you're under here again, you'll know what it's going to be. I'm looking at pretty much the whole. Yeah, see it's all dry now.
Yeah.
This tube. Yeah, I think that coolant will just overflow coming from you.
Yeah. You want to clean this too? I'm kind of concerned that this might be leaking too. Dude, that's fucking hot.
Something like that.
Never took it off. You never know. Hard race mounts. You would never believe me. They're stock, dude.
Yeah, clean the threads on the top there so now it looks clean. So just look
Yeah.
from there first. So, other than that, pretty good. Other than your little trans seal here and your axle,
My trans seal.
just seal it. That take trans part's good. That's very common. On this
1080p 30 progressive, and it looks good.
there's not seized in there. What bearing press? I love this tool, man.
Love this shit. You want to break the bad news?
So, if you're not mechanically inclined and you're buying something, sometimes it's good to know a little bit of knowledge. I'm not saying that you don't, Brandon, but you didn't catch this. This is something I probably would have looked at because I do this shit for a living. But if you look, if this bolt was on, you could see this is supposed to be a true circle, but it's oblong. That is audio, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I'm just. And then here, this is a good one. Look at the difference. Completely true to the circle. We undid this bolt so we can kind of see it a little better. Completely oblong. And then if you look, I don't know if you could see in there, in this little piece here, that's the knuckle, and then this is just the control arm assembly or lateral arm, whatever you want to call it. And then if you look at this side, you could see that it's separating where the mounting bolts are for the knuckle. So this guy must have hit a curb or something. And then either he had a hard time getting this off right here, or or that was part of the damage too. But this will not be usable. Like, we could try to bend this back and stuff like that, but this is really thin metal. I'm sure we can get it to form. We won't be able to get the alignment angles in correctly. Obviously, the toe and camber arms are going to help with that, but it's still not going to be right. And then also, you're already degrading the metal by bending it.
Right.
So it's like, I wouldn't advise putting them on.
So I'm fucked like usual.
A little bit of knowledge goes a long way. But hey, sometimes you have to go through things like this to learn something. That's the way I look at it. I don't know how comfortable I feel taking that out.
This throttle body is so small.
I know, dude. Alright, look up. Same setup as your Honda. Oh, you know what? Well, these are the oil pumps. On these. This is an F motor. Something different on here. Here's just more.
There's an F20B on JDM Stylus.
That's what that is. The F20B?
F20B.
How much they want?
He said $1,500 for his whole car, but he already has a motor out, so he didn't say how much just the motor is, but it was just posted on there like 12 hours ago.
You can get one of those motors for like $750.
I heard they were good.
They are. They're very torquey. Good luck finding parts. You have to be a mechanic to figure that shit out. So this is technically your oil pump here. But the way that the Honda's is this whole piece. So all these bolts would have to come off. So all you do is take the pan down, disconnect this, because this whole thing comes off, and then boop, comes right off. It's that easy. It's that easy.
Whose Camry is that?
Customer?
So he's swapping the motor?
Yeah.
What's wrong? What's wrong with this one?
So you found out?
No.
No, a customer went to, they were in the city, and they're like, yeah, my car was overheating, and we just thought it was okay to drive it home like that. Hey, ha, drove it home.
Yeah, mine kind of went down as I was driving, so. Okay. So you freaking bent the valve.
No, they warped everything. Okay, so what happened was these came in because they had no coolant. It was overheating, so it came in. Well, put some coolant in and I run it and I see it leaking from here. From here. This is where the thermostat goes. I don't think I have the tubes. Right there. See that tube? That was bolted right here. Thermostat goes right there. It was leaking out of here, so I'm like, well.
Oh, that's the motor?
This is the motor.
Okay.
This is the same thing. I've swapped everything from that motor to this motor already.
Gotcha.
Just about, except for accessories. And then it was leaking, so I'm like, okay, well, it needs that. So we just got that little piece, which you see the new one on my box there. Put it on. And I'm trying to bleed this thing out. Put coolant in. You know, like your car, when we had it, you'd see it start bubbling right away. And if you revved it, you'd kind of see it move. You'd see the level move, right? I put some in, filled it, started the car, just stayed there. Didn't do anything. And I'm like, and I rev it, just stays there. I'm like, this ain't right. Something's wrong. And all of a sudden it starts getting hot to where like it's overheating. Out of the radiator. That's an indication of a head gasket coming. Too much pressure into the cooling system. So they warped it, and then all of a sudden we started hearing knocking from the motor.
Oh.
So we're like, dude, she fucked this motor. Do not drive home when you're overheating. Do not let it peg.
Just.
Or else, yeah.
Yeah,
What's that? What's that?
I'm dying.
No, it's okay. We'll make it home.
Some people just don't know, so.
If they were just gonna junk this car, they would give them like $250. I was gonna give them $250 for it. Put a motor in it and then give it to my brother.
So that's pretty much it for this weekend. Pretty much we're probably going to figure out how to salvage these GSR assembly, because it kind of looks like the only thing different on this GSR assembly is the knuckles. So if we could possibly get the broken side, because the right side assembly is perfectly fine, there's nothing wrong with that, we don't have a problem with that. But if the left side turns out to be lines up with the assembly that is on the car currently, we could possibly just salvage that and just take the knuckles and the rotor side from that. So I'm about to go home and probably start spraying PB Blaster on all these bolts like every day for an entire week until next week, when we could try to take this off again, because all the bolts were frozen under the car. Like, it's just terrible. It's like, it's really rusty back there. So yeah, we're gonna try again next week. But if it doesn't seem like it's gonna line up and the knuckle doesn't line up, and if you guys have any experience with this and I'm just completely thinking about this the wrong way and the knuckle is like completely different and won't line up with the kind of assembly that's kind of there, then just comment and just like let me know, because it kind of looks like that. It looks like that from our perspective. So but if that doesn't work out, I'll just end up probably going to the junkyard looking for a left one. Just look for Integra, just look for a left one, because the right one's fine. So that's pretty much it for this episode. So that's pretty much it for this video. It kind of sucks that my car gives me a hard time all the time. I mean, even when I was doing this turbo kit thing, like, this car always wants to give me a hard time, and I gotta work for this shit. Like, every time I do something to this car, I gotta work for some shit. So hopefully we could get this shit figured out. If I don't, the worst case is I gotta fucking find another GSR rear disc assembly, which is not a big deal. So hopefully we do something soon. So far it's been kind of slow lately. The weather has been kind of shitty. It's raining. It was only like one day this week that it was like really nice. It was like 60 degrees, but it only lasted for like 4 hours. So that's pretty much it for this weekend, I guess, unless someone magically or like a miracle happens and the sun comes out of nowhere. I think that's it. I don't know what else is going on. So until next time, I'll see you.